Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another day, another $100-inos. Oh, Lord. Guys, do you notice what's happening here? My money.
Daniel, the Vegas low roller himself, walked into the casino like it was just another day of spins and bonus hunts. But don't you think these YouTubers get paid for promoting their gambling casino? Are these a paid promotion video or just a luck game that has been shown all raw in the video? Who wins thousands of dollars out of just $20 bet? But today we are going to reveal the truth behind the camera, the life and conversations you have never heard about the gambling sensation. Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is about a man who turned a hobby into a global phenomenon. A man who took a camera, a love for slot machines, and a whole lot of charisma, and built a loyal following from all corners of the world. This is the journey of Vegas Low Roller, from humble beginnings to his current gambling adventures in the thrilling world of Wasabi Lock. Let's rewind the clock and take you back to where it all began. Back in the early 2010s, gambling content on YouTube was still finding its shape. While the gambling world was alive and buzzing inside casinos, not many dared to bring it online in a way that truly captured its spirit. Here enters Vegas Low Roller, an everyday gambler with a passion for slot machines, a camera in hand, and an instinct for entertainment. Unlike the high rollers flashing thousands in a single spin, Vegas Low Roller took a very different route. He wasn't about the glam, the VIP suites, or betting $500 a pull. He was about the grind, the small wins, the relatable frustrations, and the occasional heart-pounding jackpot, all while staying mostly within a $20 budget. He began uploading videos of his slot sessions, mostly penny slots, with honest reactions. The joy, the disappointment, the laughs, the groans, everything as raw and real as it gets. And that's what made him different. Authenticity. He wasn't playing a character. He was the character. In those early days, his uploads were simple. No flashy editing, no crazy thumbnails. Just him, the machine, and the occasional commentary that had viewers chuckling and cheering him on. His videos gave people what they didn't know they needed: a front row seat into the small thrills of low-stakes gambling, and a companion who made it feel like you were right there with him. His recent videos give justification of his natural vlogging and viewers all along the spin. Gradually, he started receiving millions of views just by his funny and interesting intro of the day. With reasonable bet like $10 or $20, Daniel often shot the gun to win $12,000 or more. Massive wins are crazy. You know, when you start making your own branding, people tend to connect to you more like those children who watched his videos and shout out loud his every time spoken lines like, "Let's get that bonus, baby. Come on, baby." That's how you do it. These weren't just throwaway lines. They became part of the experience. Viewers started quoting him in the comments, wearing his merch, and recommending his channel to friends. What started as a hobby had turned into a brand. But make no mistake, even as his subscriber count grew and views skyrocketed, Vegas Low Roller stayed true to his identity. He still played low bets. He still showed the losses. He still reacted like a regular guy, never exaggerating, never acting, just playing the game like the rest of us would. And maybe that's why his popularity exploded globally. His channel offered something that transcended location or gambling laws. People from Australia, India, Canada, the Philippines, and the UK, even countries where casinos weren't legal, tuned in regularly. For many, it wasn't about gambling at all. It was about the experience, the entertainment, and the connection they felt with a man who wasn't trying to be anyone else. By the mid to late 2010s, Vegas Low Roller was averaging hundreds of thousands of views per video. His fan base called themselves the Low Roller Nation, and his community had grown into one of the most loyal and supportive spaces on YouTube. People shared their own stories, posted their slot wins, and treated him like a friend they'd known for years. What helped him stand out even more was how he never lost touch with the human side of things. He often spoke about life, about gratitude, about tough times and good times, all while spinning those reels. There was therapy in his laughter, relatability in his defeats, and inspiration in how he just kept going. Now, like every YouTube journey, there were highs and lows. There were times when algorithm changes hit hard, views dipped, Comments turned critical. The pressure to stay consistent and entertaining was real. But Vegas low roller never gave up. He didn't chase trends. He didn't fake wins. He stayed grounded. And that loyalty to his own style paid off. Around 2020, 2022, his content began evolving. He introduced new slot machines, experimented with group polls, and occasionally even tried mid-stake bets just to spice things up. But through it all, he remained the guy who celebrated a $20 bonus like he'd hit $1 million. In recent years, Vegas Low Roller has taken his content to new heights. He's featured in major slot communities, collaborated with other gambling YouTubers, and even been recognized in casinos by fans who simply wanted to say thank you. Thank you for the years of comfort, of entertainment. Which brings us to the present day, where the thrill of Vegas meets something entirely different and maybe even a little spicy. We're talking about Wasabi Lock, a relatively new slot machine that's caught the attention of gamblers everywhere. And you better believe Vegas Low Roller was on it early. The Wasabi Lock isn't just another game. It's a roller coaster. It's quirky, unpredictable, and when it locks into bonus mode, it can go absolutely nuts. Watching Vegas Low Roller play this machine is an experience in itself. From the moment he sits down, there's anticipation. You hear him mutter, "Let's get it, baby," as he puts in his ticket. The first spin, the tease of a bonus, the dramatic pauses before a lock feature, it's all there. And when that Wasabi Lock bonus finally hits, fireworks. You see the same joy, the same childlike excitement, the same humble celebration that made fans fall in love with him in the first place. And perhaps that's why his channel continues to thrive in 2025. Vegas Low Roller hasn't just adapted, he's evolved. He's grown with the industry without selling out. He plays new games but stays true to old school charm. He listens to his fans, he reads their comments, and he never pretends to be more than he is. Just a man with a love for slots and a camera and an audience that spans the globe. There's something beautiful about that. At a time when content creation is often about going viral, chasing views, and cutting corners, Vegas Low Roller reminds us that consistency, authenticity, and heart can take you just as far, maybe even further. Today, he stands as one of the most respected names in the gambling YouTube world. Not for his wins, not for flashy jackpots, but for his realness. He's earned his spot, spin by spin, dollar by dollar, video by video. And as long as the reels keep spinning, you can bet Vegas Low Roller will be there. Camera on, smile ready, and heart in the game. So here's to the man who made penny slots epic, who turned losing spins into laughter, who showed the world that you don't need to bet big to win hearts. This is more than just a YouTube story. This is the journey of Vegas Low Roller, and it's far from over. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite Vegas Low Roller moment, and which machine should he take on next? Maybe a new version of Wasabi Lock, or something even wilder. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because we've got more stories, more journeys, and more legends to uncover. Until next time, keep it low, keep it real, and never stop spinning.